Alright, for the first exercise we have here is the bent over row. For the technique, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees, and lean forward with the waist. The, the grip to be used here is a pronated one, and for the exercise itself is first you should brace your core and squeeze your shoulders together and roll the weight upwards until it touches your sternum or even your hips. A good thing to note is form is very important with the bent over row, and it's the best way to ensure that you have good form is to pick the right amount of weight. Slow and controlled movements are better than jerking up a massive weight and messing up the form all throughout. Alright, for some tips for the bent over row is to think more about pulling your elbows up behind your back instead of pulling the weight upwards to your body. That's all. A good alternative to the bent over row is a dumbbell single arm row. The technique is pretty much the same, standing with your feet shoulder width apart and hinging at the hips to lean over a bench or something sturdy that you can balance yourself off on. Row the weight up, making sure that only your arm, not your torso, moves during the exercise to avoid injuries. Bringing the dumbbell up to your chest and concentrating on lifting it with your back and shoulder muscles rather than your arms. Keep your chest still as you lift. At the top of the movement, squeeze your back and shoulder muscles and lower it slowly until your arm is fully extended. Do all reps on one side before switching over to the other. This is a good alternative for those who want to work on their back but don't have a barbell nearby. Up next is one of the hardest bodyweight exercises one can do. It is the pull-up. For the form and execution of the pull-up, it's first is to lean up and grip the bar with your hands shoulder width apart with a pronated grip. Hang with the arms fully extended and you can bend your knees when needed. Keeping the shoulders and back and core engaged all throughout, pulling up should be very easy. It's good to note that when doing pull-ups, one should focus more on bringing the bar closer to yourself rather than pulling yourself up to the bar. The pull-up is very hard since it engages the back muscles and the bicep muscles. A good alternative to the pronated pull up, if one can't do it or one isn't strong enough to do it, is the chin up. The chin up, like the pronated one, works out our back muscles, but since your arms are in front of you, the bicep muscles help in pulling up yourself more. Remember to take care and to be safe when doing this because the pull up is a very hard exercise to do. Thank you.